Okay, hi there. I just wanted to break down this little fight in the gym, a little spar, if you like. It was on Fight Haven's Twitter. It's quite a good Twitter account actually. I'd go and check that out if I were you. If you like watching fights, so here's Fight Haven, and it was billed as street fighting legend, although I think this guy's a legend in his own mind. Versus kickboxing coach. And the reason I'm doing this video is because there are a lot of people being quite disparaging about the coach. You know, some people going, "Oh, you know, which one was the coach? Both rubbish technique, totally terrible, blah de blah." There's a point where big guy takes down the coach, and it said, "Oh, you know, this is the point that the big guy would have won." Blah de blah de blah. And basically, my response was, actually, no, you guys are being too being too critical, and you know you're used to watching elite level fighters at an elite level on TV or the internet or whatever you, whereby you know they the fight will look a certain way because they're both trained. You know, they're both trained. Nobody's going to be rushing in chin first. And obviously, sometimes that does happen in a pro fight, but usually it doesn't, right? If they're two elite level things that you've actually paid to watch, or you're streaming or whatever, somebody's paid them millions of dollars to fight each other, or even tens of thousands of dollars to fight each other. Okay, so let's watch this first. I'm just gonna turn down the volume a bit. Oh, turn down the volume a bit. Okay, let's watch this.
Not really walking anytime soon. Better shot, better shot. Swing harder.
Hey, Frank. Hey, Frank. All right. Keep going. All right, go. Keep going. Keep going. That's it. Keep going. Let's go.
Okay, so that's basically the fight, and you know, I think the people watching this fall into two categories: people who, you know, perhaps have trained themselves, been in actual street fights, maybe been in fights in the gym, and are being unduly harsh because of the MMA they watch on TV, or because of maybe the way they spar, you know, or they simply haven't been in a fight and don't understand properly the mechanics of fight. So I just want to break this down. Okay, so first of all, you know, we catch it mid-action. You know, I think the camera gets turned on after they've already started, but it seems that they've, you know, perhaps just started. But straight away we can see, you know, the guy on the left, you know, you look at his stance, look where his hands are, look where his chin is, compared to the guy on the right who's in a fighting stance. Good wide legs, knees bent, hands up in guard, chin down, looking at, you know, taking in opponents, right? So we go to first exchange, and straight away we can just see it's a sort of pouring. We can't really call that a jab from his left. He just sort of sticks his. He doesn't actually. He sort of touches the gloves, pulls it away, and boom, and it's a simple pull back from the coach. And straight away, and when he does pull back, he pulls back into stance, yeah, as opposed to your man who's just all over the place. Your man lunges in a jab. Now you've got to remember as well. I mean, it's obvious that one guy is about 6'2" and about 240 pounds, and the other guy is about 5'8" and maybe 160 pounds. So if this was boxing, they would be what 4 or 5 weights apart. The UFC, one would be not even a welterweight. One would be at at too big for light heavy, probably too little for heavyweight. But he's a good, I would guess, 40, somewhere between 40 and 60 pounds. So coach grapples, and I think the clinch, that's I don't watch much kickboxing. I watch sort of MMA and boxing. I watch a bit of kickboxing, but you see them clinch like this all the time. He slips the jab easily. He's got a huge dude coming towards him. He could circle away, but he grapples him up close. And don't forget, this is somebody who's come into the gym. At this point, I think he's kind of toying with him, right? And he goes to perhaps throw him like they would in kickboxing, throw him to the ring, step back, reset. However, he realizes, whoa, this guy's quite a bit heavier than me. So they shrugs him off and throws in a right kick. And again, you see there's not much venom in this. It's a tap. It's a love tap, and it's more around the buttocks. He hits him, and again, easily slips the sort of onrush from the big guy. He does a little push. Those are all pushes with his hand, and then tries to throw a haymaker, and it's easily parried, slips off his gloves. And as he does that, watch this nice little inside hook he throws. Back into there. And it's tight. It's not, it's not hard, but it does connect. And you can just see his head just flicks. Again, he tries to stick a kind of jab hand in his face. I won't call it jab because it's not. He's just pushing his hand out there. Again, he's clinched, throws him off, which you'd expect. Like I say, he's got a good 40 pounds on this guy. But the coach keeps his eye on him and easily kind of parries and slips. And bang, there. And if you just see there, the coach, if this was a street fight, round about, just before that, I think the coach, as he's stumbling down, the coach could easily there, look at his head, look where the coach is looking. I mean, he could just kick him in the head. He can do anything he wants to him there. Absolutely anything he wants to him. And look at that position. Look how his leg is. His legs are. That's he could do anything he wants to him. But he falls back, and again throws a side kick as your man throws a sort of double face. And this is where the debate starts and gets a bit heavy. Now the guy, the big guy, I think, the big guy's getting frustrated because he can't actually land a punch. So he grabs the coach. The coach again, we see here, just simply ducks inches. And again, I believe he's toying with him. Yeah, he's got the clinch, the sort of half clinch around the back of the head. He's controlling his right arm, and he's got all of that. Gives him a little. I think it's a knee to the body. And again, a terrible shot from the big guy. Don't know what he's trying here, but maybe I think he's got a soft gut, so maybe that knee, even though it didn't look that hard, doesn't look that hard, but I think it probably does hurt him. Throws down, kind of pushes down. So here people go, oh, if this was a street fight, coach would have been toast. If this was my coach, I'd leave the gym. First of all, like I said, he was toying with him. He could have knocked him out before here with a kick to the face. you know, put him down with a proper knee to the liver just before then. It's just a tap. And yeah, okay. Maybe at this point in a street fight, big man could lie on little man until somebody comes and pulls them apart, because he's already tired by this point. So anyway, they get stood up, and in fact, just before they get stand up, it looks like coach is standing up anyway, because like I said, the big guy is tired. Most people who haven't been in a fight, or who haven't been in a gym sparring session, don't realize 30 to 60 seconds of holding your hands like that, even if you're not really getting hit, it's tiring. It's a tiring thing to do, and he's finding that out. And again, look, it's just, I think the coach, people are bagging on the coach's technique, but after this point, I think the coach does think, I need to teach you a bit of a lesson. That was a bit out of order, the way you tried to throw me there when we've agreed to kickboxing. So he goes a little, and that's just a ranger, just to get range and to bring his attention down to his leg. Your man tries to throw a head, and that there, I think that was meant to be an inside leg kick, but you can hear him. It hurts. And you can just hear the kicks have got a bit more slap here. It's still not his full power, I don't think, but a bit more slap.
Liver shot.
And coach is actually trying to coach him now. He's saying you should be trying to give me a liver shot in here.
Liver shot.
And he gives him a liver shot, and it's just a tap. Again, he's playing with him. He's going, look, boom, liver shot. I can do this. I can hit you on the nose. I can hit you on the ear. I can hit you in the liver. I can kick you in the leg. I can do anything I want to you, but you're an untrained person, so I'm not going to go full out.
Way harder.
Give it hard to the stomach. And simple combo down. Sorry, you probably couldn't hear me over the thing. Gives him simple combos there. When he says hit harder. And I like that technique. He gives him one to the gut, one to the head. Nice little punch. I think he gives him a left straight just after ducking to the gut, and then a little sort of choppy, not quite a hook. It's a bit of a slap hook to the head.
Way harder.
Bang. So it's actually a right. It's an overhand right, which again, if you can throw it over a right cross from that distance, you're kind of toying. Look, he throws a right cross. Here we go to the gut. Boom. Your man tries to block it by lifting up his leg. And that's probably because his legs are starting to hurt a bit now from all the kicks, and he thinks another one's coming in. So to the gut, and then just a simple one to simple left. Boom, boom. And that's actually a bit blurry. You can't really see back there. Loads up for another kick. Bang. And in fact, fakes the kick. If we see here, coach fakes kick. He actually gets him. It's an inside kick. He does actually throw it. I thought he was just throwing out a kick. But then, boom, hooks him round the head and ties him. And again, gives him a collar tie. And again, coach could knock him out here. Look at him. Look where his arms, look where his hands are. Look where his legs are. Look what he's doing. Look at the shape of the coach. Yeah. Coach could knock him out. Yeah. But coach isn't an arsehole. Coach isn't going to be like, I'm not going to knock out this completely, even though he's cocky and he's been a bit naughty. I'm a martial artist. I will show restraint.
Abraham.
And again, look, now he's just teeing off on him. And he's kind of showing off a bit. He's just like, okay, look, I'm going to show you. So here we go. Slip. Boom. See that? Catches him on the left. Look at his eyes. Look where he's looking. Look where big man's looking over there out of the window somewhere, right? So bang, catches him. And again, he's now, big man's just trying to grab him. Sort of bends down to grab, gets a nice kick there around the top of the thigh. And then boom, and straight away a left. Slips in. And again here, when he does the left, so we'll go, look, top of the thigh, slips in. And again, coach can finish him at any time he wants here. Make no mistake about that. Make no mistake about that. And obviously now, wild swing, kick to the stomach. The fight's over.
All right. Keep going. Go.
And then it's just a bit like, hey, if you're going to come in and challenge a martial artist, one, protect yourself at all times, and two, don't be so damn cocky. So yeah, that's it. What do you reckon? Reckon I'm right? Can you see more now if you thought that he wasn't showing much technique, the coach, or do you think I'm still full of crap? Let me know. See ya.